everyone, so I'm doing a little fall video today. I don't have like a whole lot. Unfortunately, some things that I wanted to show you today weren't here yet, so I'll try to do a video over that if I can. I also did an apple video, which I will show you a few more today since I didn't get them in time of that video, and I will put the link in the description, so if you want to check that out. It's just complete apple stuff. And like I said, I have a few apple things to show you, so I'll start with that. So everything I'm going to show you is either cruelty-free kitty, leaping bunny, or Logical Harmony certified, and all vegan. I verified through either emailing the company or looking at the ingredients, so you can always do that. And I always try to tell you where I got it, how much I paid for it, and it's always usually very inexpensive stuff. So it also depends on what you consider inexpensive. Alright, so we will get started on the apple stuff. So this is Miss Meyers, and if you've watched my other videos, I use Miss Meyers a lot. They are Leaping Bunny certified. Only apple thing I got. They do make this in regular soap, but this is the one I could find, which is fine because I love foaming soap. And yeah, so that's the foaming soap one. And I got it at King Soopers for about $4. That's roughly how much you're gonna find Miss Meyers soaps for, regardless of where you usually get them. So we're gonna open it up. I'm just gonna smell it again. Yeah, it smells a lot like apples. It is so good. I love this stuff. I love Miss Meyers, really. They do a great job. Except for I will show you like a few things that maybe they didn't do so good on. I'm not going to show you in this video. I already did a first impression and I'm doing a update on how I feel about it. But it's the Pear Tree Miss Meyers, which is their new fall scent this year. And so you can check that out, and yeah, I will be uploading the update this Friday. So if you want to check the one that already exists out, link in that below as well in the description. And if you want to wait for my updates. So yeah, that's this, and it smells so good. It smells just like apple. I think it smells just like if you were eating an apple. It smells so good. And it stays in your hands. Miss Meyers is great at keeping your hands hydrated and clean. So highly recommend this one. These two are from the same brand, Avalon Organics. And Avalon Organics is Leaping Bunny. So this is their apple cider vinegar shampoo and conditioner. And they are both 11 ounces equally. Of course, vegan, it says so on the front there, which is awesome. Oh, and with Miss Meyers, I did email them directly and they said yes, their ingredients are all vegan. It's something that they've made that they discontinued isn't, but I don't even know if you can find that stuff anymore. Or if you have it, then it may not be. But yeah, if you look at the ingredients too, everything is clean. They try to use clean ingredients, so that's great. And I think the whole brand is, except for maybe their lip balms. That's pretty much how it is like everywhere. It's their lip balms are not usually vegan with any brand that has that, but everything else is. So I would say with these, it is the vinegar. So I would say out of the shampoo and the conditioner, I would go with the shampoo. The reason why I'm showing you conditioner is because I do have to use conditioner or my hair gets frizzy. So it's not that I'm just showing you because I wanted to try it. It is because I actually have to use this stuff. Yeah, so if you were interested, I would just use the shampoo. If you did want to get the conditioner, I'd maybe skip it for this one just because I don't think it smells as good. It smells a little more medically, like vinegar, you know, apple cider vinegar, how that smells. This one definitely smells more like it, but the shampoo does smell really good. So I would recommend just getting this. Both of these on Amazon for about $10 each. I know that might seem a little expensive to some people, but it depends on what you were kind of buying before. But trust me, there's been shampoos I've found that are like really expensive in comparison. So not bad at all. And the last apple thing that I got, that of course I didn't get to show in the apple video, is this spiced apple blush from e.l.f. If you can see it, I'll open it up so it doesn't have a glare. So I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera. Probably not. But it is nice. It's like a dark, you know, brown color, fall-y looking color. And I am not a makeup person by any means. I just do very simple eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, blush, and that's about it. Can't do like the cat eyes or anything like that. I don't even try because I know I will fail at it. Got this for $3 at Target. This may be a little harder to find, but just look at your Targets for sure. They should have them, hopefully they do, but I think it's a great fall color. Goes on easy. I mean, it's not like the darkest color, so it's a little more like, it's a little more hidden in, but it still looks very good. All right, so on the makeup note, we're gonna get into a little bit of more like fall stuff that's not just apple. I have Pumpkin Pie by e.l.f. as well. So I'll open this up, and I will also put this on my arm so you can see. And it looks like I didn't really use it because I haven't used this one too much, because I did get one that I was using a lot, but this one started coming undone. I don't know if that happened during packaging, what happened, but all the little pieces started coming apart. I have used e.l.f. You know, quite a bit now, so I don't think that's like something that happens with their product. I just think something must have just happened. Maybe it got overheated or something, because I have been using it for a while. But yeah, these are some really nice colors, and this is stuff, and it's $3 as well. Got it. I think I actually got this one on Amazon. So you can look on there and see, and they'll do, you know, with Prime members anyway, it will still be $3, so it's awesome. Probably with tax, but you would get taxed no matter what. So we'll go ahead and do this kind of matte color here. Matte, which is this first one. Just kind of show you on my hand. And I haven't used this one that much even in the other set, but it is kind of nice. And I know people have done tutorials over this set, so if you want to check those out, I haven't really watched them, but I will, because like I said, I'm just not a makeup person. I'm more of the creative thinker, and that's the glitter, that one right there. And then we're going to go to that one. It's kind of more like of a little darker brown, and then this is the one that I'm wearing. I don't know if you can really even see it too much, but it's a very dark kind of shiny glitter. It's beautiful. It's hard to kind of, I know, see it on camera. It's just not the same, but that's just kind of what it looks like. I mean, definitely for $3, it would definitely be worth getting it if you like those darker shades. I do. When I would use Mary Kay, and you know, of course I don't know more because it's not, they're not cruelty-free, at least in the certifications I consider. The amber looks a lot like this one. So if you use Mary Kay and you want to go cruelty-free and vegan, I would get this. Honestly, I feel like it kind of uses the same, and those are $8 for just one square. So you're getting 4 for $3. So that's like, what, 75 cents each, roughly? It's crazy. And everything I'm wearing is e.l.f. Okay, so since we're getting into the pumpkin stuff, I got this pumpkin hand repair by Desert Essence, and they are Leaping Bunny. Oh, and e.l.f. is Logical Harmony and Cruelty Free Kitty. They're not Leaping Bunny as of yet anyway, but maybe in the future they will. And it says on the back too, our manufacturing supports wind power, so that's awesome. If you're in for the environment, which hopefully you are. That's probably also why you're vegan. And I think it says on the back that it's vegan. I know I looked this up on their website. That's what, yes, right here, 100% vegan. So tiny. But it is 100% vegan, and if you go on their website, you can go on your, so same thing with this brand. It's gonna be their lip balms aren't the vegan ones. I think everything else is toothpaste, everything. I use their lotions, body washes. You'll be seeing a few more things by them. It is very small. It is only 4 ounces. I got it off of Veta Cost for about $4, and Veta Cost does do a lot of discounts on stuff, so that's what's awesome about doing that. And I think you can find it kind of universally, but just look out for it. Yeah, and it smells good. It smells like pumpkin. It's not very, very strong. I think they probably focus more on the hand repair. So the smell, I don't think is like the best smell, but it does smell like pumpkin. So not so much spice, but it is pumpkin spice, but it smells more like pumpkin. yeah, it's just not like an extremely spicy scent. So that might be good for some of you who really don't like really spicy scented stuff. But then that brings me into this. This is the pumpkin spice and vanilla chai. If you know Hempz, they are 100% vegan as well. They are Leaping Bunny. They don't put the Leaping Bunny symbol on the back, but they are. But they are 100% vegan. It says so on the back. Now remember, with Leaping Bunny, not all brands are going to show their symbol on the back. I don't know if that's like a license pay that they have to do or what, but I have noticed a lot of companies will not use it. So it has that nice spice to it. I love this stuff. It does come out like that, and it smells really strong. So if you really want a very strong smelling spice, this is definitely for you. I will say it is a little bit on the pricier side. It's about $10 on, I think I got mine on eBay just because it is a little harder to find. But it's 6 fluid ounces, so I get, you know, in a way that's not really that bad, but it might seem a little pricey. And I know it says a limited edition, but I think people bought it and they're not reselling it on eBay. This is really good stuff. Acure is, some of you may already know of this brand. I know some people have done videos over this, but I just want to show you because this is the fall stuff I got. They are Leaping Bunny, and they say 100% vegan on the front. And I think everything they do is vegan, everything. I don't even know if they have lip balms, but they do like facial wipes and all kinds of stuff. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but I'm pretty sure every single thing that at least Acure does is vegan. So they also have it in conditioner, and again, I have to use both. This one says it's argan and pumpkin, and then this one says it's argan oil and pumpkin seed oil. All right, we're gonna open this up and smell it. The funny thing is, I think it smells kind of more like almond, kind of more like an almond scent, but it does come out clear, if you can see that. Yeah, you should be able to. But it does work really good. I do like it. And then this one, yeah, it kind of smells like almond too. And it comes out a little darker. A color, like kind of like a tannish color. Yeah, I don't really think it smells like pumpkin. I think it smells more like almond. And I got these on Amazon for pretty cheap, like $7, $8. And just look for the sales. I think you can find these pretty easy. King Supers, pretty much anywhere. Just find wherever you can get it cheaper. That's where I got it. The cheapest was Amazon. So yeah, I would recommend these for sure. And they are 8 fluid ounces, so not bad at all. It's Miss Meyers again, so I got both of these, yeah. And honestly, I mean, I just want to show you this because I just want you to see that they are out there, but it's really not that great to me. I mean, it just smells kind of like tar or something, or I don't really know how to explain the smell. But it's just not good to me, but you might like it. I don't know. I think more people disliked it than liked it. But this was their last year's, and I think most people were not a fan of it. And they're about $4 for both. I think mostly I got it off of Grove. That was the easiest place to find it. It might have actually been a Grove exclusive because like the new one, like I showed you, the pear tree one, that's only on Grove. But yeah, I would definitely not recommend these two. You can try and see what you think. If you can go to a store and smell them before, that would be the best thing to do. So, and then this I got on Grove, since it's Grove, and they are Leaping Bunny. Oh, they actually have the little symbol. I think they've been coming out, like they started as kind of a company that had other things, and lately they've been making their own stuff. Kind of like Netflix. Netflix had DVDs, and now they make their own shows. And they try to always have it in non-plastic bottles. I've heard that there are seen commercials that they're trying to get rid of all plastic, anything they sell. So that makes me wonder about Miss Meyers. Are they going to force them to start selling them non-plastic? And if they don't, then they won't sell them. I don't really know what their plan on that is, but the more that we can get rid of plastic, the better. And this is aluminum. It's vegan. I did look it up before I bought it, of course. But you can look at the ingredients. And it is spiced pumpkin. And so that's the only thing I got. I don't know if there's more spiced pumpkin on there, but this, at least I just got the hand soap. So it almost looks like you could drink out of it. And I really wanted to find an empty, like Halloween, like a pumpkin or something to put this in instead of just having to pour it out like this. But I couldn't find anything really. But I would say it definitely smells better than the Miss Meyers stuff. Not like it just has this nice little scent to it, like pumpkin-y scent. So I would definitely recommend this, and I got it for $5 on Grove. And it is a 13 ounce, so that's pretty big. The Meyers ones are usually 12.5, so it's $1 more for 0.5 of an ounce, but also I think it's because it's made out of aluminum, so it's good for the environment. And I know Grove normally stuff can be pretty expensive, so that's nice that they do soaps that are like, you know, within a reasonable amount. Now, I'm gonna get into another Miss Meyers. There is a lot of Miss Meyers on here. The Mum scent is considered their fall. Now, I don't know when they came out with this. It says a limited edition. It might have been a few years ago. I'm gonna say like maybe 3 years ago. I'm not really sure because this is all kind of new to me. But honestly, Mum, I just don't feel like it's very fall. It just smells too sweet, like too much like a spring. So actually I was using it more for spring, and then I realized, oh, it's considered a fall. Interesting. So I don't know, if you really like that sweet kind of springy smell, still considered fall, you can give them a try. You know, $4 usually at Target. You find it Grove on their website. And then I also got the spray, and I got this stuff, you know, like I think last year when I was just buying from Grove a lot, I was like, I'll give it a try. Sprays are about $5. They're 8 ounces. Not bad at all. I mean, they last a very long time and they smell so good. But again, it just does smell more sweet and flowery to me. But that could just be me. I don't know. All right, so we're moving on to more Miss Meyers. Acorn Spice. Ooh, yes, Acorn Spice for sure has these lovely fall scents, and this is, of course, their candle. It's a 7.2 ounce. That's the highest amount they make. It's about $10, depending on where you can get it. I think I've seen it at like Whole Foods for $12, but you can get it for like $10 on their website, Grove, if you can find it at Target. But honestly, and I mentioned this in my Apple video, if you were able to watch that one before this, not a big fan of their candles in the sense that I have to be really close up to them and smell them. So I thought, since this smell usually is so strong in a good way, I wanted to try the candle, but it still kind of came out the same to me. If anybody has a trick on how to get it to smell more in the room, I don't know, I just have like a bigger room, like what's going on, but like when I did have a smaller room, I could smell candles really good. When I was buying Bath and Body Works, of course those aren't cruelty free. Unfortunately, wish they would be, at least not in the certifications that I've already mentioned. If they even became cruelty-free kitty certified, I would buy them again. But I don't know if their candles are just bigger, the scents are really strong, or what is going on with them, but man, I can smell their stuff throughout the whole room. But I just can't smell these. I just don't know what it is, but I do love them. I do love the smells. I just have to be like this close to it in order to really smell it, or like, you know, put it on this side and let the wind kind of let it go this kind of way. The smell tends to go in my room from left to right. So I don't know, I've even done that. I just can't smell it that great. But I wanted to give it a try, you know, because I do love the fall, and just smelling it is pretty good. All right, so we have this Acorn Spice room refresher. It smells so good. So this one's about $5. I believe I got this one on Grove with one of my last purchases, and it smells so good. It just has this nice spice and fall, and I love the artwork on the front. They did a really good job just trying to explain to you basically that it smells so good like fall. And it gets me into the cleaner of Miss Meyers, the Acorn Spice. So you normally can find this for about $4, usually Target, Grove, you know, all that stuff. It smells really good. I use it on my doors, and you know, I don't really use it on a lot of other stuff. but it just smells really good. It's very strong, very spice, fall, love it. I think the apple cider and this one are the absolute best. I mean, overall, in general, it's just because I love fall so much. And that gets into the dish soap, which is $4. So I think I got everything that the Acorn Spice comes in. So the candle, the spray, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. So this is the dish soap, which is a 16 ounce. Sorry, this is a 16 ounce as well. So this is a 16 ounce, and you can get this for about $4 on at Target. Should be pretty easy to find, honestly. Especially when you're doing dishes, the aura just comes into your nose. It smells so good, and you're so happy to be cleaning dishes. Not really, but it helps. All right, and then the last like real fall thing that I wanted to show you is, I think it's fall, is this Scentsicles. I did email them directly because I found them on Leaping Bunny. I don't actually know if they have a Leaping Bunny symbol in here. I just realized the sticker's on there, so that could be where actually it is. I just can't tell from underneath it, but yeah, I did think these kind of smell more like fall. It's their spice pine cone. The reason I think it just smells more like fall is just it's a little more spicier, a little more musky, darker scent. But I mean, of course, you can use it whenever you want. So you hang them on your tree, basically, that, you know, on the little hook, and they do come with these hooks, so it is so helpful. I actually didn't know that. I mean, it showed it on a hook, but I was like, oh, do you have to go buy the hooks separately? But no, they came in there. It was awesome. It says ornaments and hooks. I guess I just don't read. But yeah, there's 6 of them, and I think all of them come in 6. I'm obviously going to get more of their stuff and show you in the future. So I did email them, make sure they're vegan, and they are. And yeah, so the thing about this is I had it up for about a week on my tree, and I could smell it throughout the entire room, like really strong, which isn't a bad thing. I think it smelled really good. But now, like a couple weeks later, I don't really smell it. Like stick smells. But when you have to go up to it to smell it. But I could smell it in the entire room. So that's the only downfall, is that the smell doesn't last very long. At least for me, it didn't. But if you've used these, let me know what you think. And I did smell one of them in the store, and I think it was like the berry one or something, and I thought it just smelled too much like cough medicine. So I'm probably definitely not going to get that one for the holidays. But it does smell nice when you can smell it. But it's just unfortunate that it didn't last very long to smell it in the room anymore. And I bought this on Amazon for about $10. So, alright, so I mentioned to you like that I consider that fall. So here's a few more things I consider fall. You may or may not agree. So I consider like oatmeal kind of fall, because I think it just has like a little darker, muskier of a scent. And so I'm gonna just show you those. But so I want to show you more Miss Meyers. So these are Oat Blossom, and this is the foaming. I think it comes in regular too, not just foaming, which, you know, these are about $4. I got this, I got this on Grove, which is awesome. But I just think it smells kind of musky. And that's what I like about it a lot. It just smells pretty musky. And it, you know, again, Miss Meyers stuff always comes out great smelling. Now with this, I accidentally broke the lid off. Let's see, I think when I twisted it up. Yeah, and it's a great lotion. These lotions are a little more expensive. They're about $8 for them. And again, this is a 10 ounce. I don't think I actually told you about that. Forgot to mention on the apple, it's a 10 ounce. And the other ones are 12.5, but it's foaming, so it'll last, I think, a little bit longer. This is a 15.5, and I really like their lotion a lot. I use it quite often, but this one is busted, like I said, so it just kind of sucks that I can't really use it too easily anymore. But yeah, I mean, they're great. So I got this on Grove too, so $8. So St. Ives, I consider cruelty-free. It's on Cruelty-Free Kitty. And you may or may not agree with this one being cruelty-free, but I emailed them, you know, they said they are scrub and mask oatmeal. It's really good. I love this stuff. But what's weird is I've looked it up online, and they told me that none of their stuff has any, that's not vegan except for like a few little things. So I'm really confused on how this is possible, but it says, this one does not say honey, but when I look it up online, it says there's honey in it. So I really don't understand how this one that I got off of Target, I believe, or Amazon quite a while ago, doesn't say honey, but the new ones do. So I don't know if anyone can answer me on that. But if you can find the one without honey, like this one, it is really good scrub. It smells so good. It smells like a nice deep oatmeal. I'm pretty much out of it, but it comes out, you know, you would think oatmeal would basically come out like, but yeah, I don't know. It just sucks that I seem to not be able to find. If I can, I'll let you know where I find it. But if anybody has any clues on that. And then that goes into my next one though, the oatmeal lotion. And oh, and these are usually like $4 or $5, so it's not too bad for a scrub. That's 6 ounces. And then this lotion is 21 ounces. It's crazy. They're big. And they're about $4 or $5. It's amazing for a 21 ounce. Oatmeal and shea butter. It is so good. I love this stuff. So I'll show you. I'll put a lotion on a little bit. Yeah, it comes out kind of, you know, like a brownish, tannish color. It smells so good. And trust me, St. Ives will last you a while. I love this stuff. I love St. Ives stuff. It smells so good. If you can find this stuff. So the ones that I think are not vegan are the collagen, and then like I said, well, I did one on the avocados, and I had it in my video of the scrub, and at the time I wasn't vegan, so didn't really care to look at the ingredients then, but then yeah, I realized, you know, it's avocado and honey, like duh, it's honey. But unfortunately, I just don't know about this one. I don't know what's going on. So, and you can easily find this like Target. Oh, and they do come with a body, they do have a body wash. I was trying to find it. I swear I had one around the house, but I can't find it. So I must have used it all and forgot. But that one's really nice. It smells like caramel. I'll show you it for this video, but I realized I didn't have it. It smells like crap. But anyway, this should be pretty easy to find. But yeah, so St. Ives. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. But I will be doing other videos, of course, down the road. So be prepared to check those out. But thank you for watching, and thanks for checking out my video. You have a great fall. I love the fall. It's my favorite time of year. All the holidays coming up. Just can't believe it's already upon us though. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. Especially subscribe so you can see more videos of mine. All right, well, thank you. I will see you next time. Bye.